This clip was recorded inside a hospital where a man was filming his wife on her first day there. They were casually talking and laughing, and at that moment, they were completely alone. Or at least, that's what they believed. Pay close attention to the room behind her.
Ah, no mames.
¿Qué?
Pasó algo.
¿Qué pasó? No mames.
A ver, ven. No mames, pasó algo, te lo juro que pasó algo,
Se mueve, se mueve.
Vete a la verga. No mames.
If you watch closely, you can see a tall, shadow-like figure suddenly appear in the room behind her. It doesn't walk in. It doesn't open a door. It just appears out of nowhere. The man notices something is off and immediately goes to check the room. But when he gets inside, there's no one there. The room is completely empty. But then something even more disturbing happens. The table inside the room starts moving on its own, as if something invisible is still there. There are no other people around, no explanation for the movement, and no sign of anyone entering or leaving. Whatever appeared in that room simply vanished. This clip was recorded by a CCTV camera outside a house, just as a woman returned home and was taking things out of her car. Everything seemed normal at first, but the camera captured something she didn't notice at the time. Pay close attention to the area near the trash cans. If you look closely, you can see a faint, white, shadow-like figure suddenly appear near the trash cans. It moves in an unusual way. Then it slowly hides behind the trash can, as if it doesn't want to be seen. And then it moves again. This time it heads straight toward the house and disappears inside. What makes this even more disturbing is that the woman had no idea anything was there. She continues as if nothing happened. And after this moment, there were no further updates about what happened inside that house. Whatever entered was never seen again. This clip was recorded after a man started hearing strange noises coming from his basement late at night. The sounds didn't stop, and instead of ignoring it, he decided to confront whatever was down there. What he captured next is genuinely disturbing. As you can see, the man slowly opens the basement door, trying to see what's making the noise. But the moment the door opens, something is already there, a human-like figure, peeking from the darkness in a very unnatural way. It doesn't move like a normal person, it just watches him. The man, clearly terrified, tries to confront it, asking who it is, but before he can react, the figure suddenly lunges toward him, and the footage cuts off. No one knows what happened after that moment, and whatever was hiding in that basement was definitely not supposed to be there. This clip was recorded on August 21st, 2019, inside a house where a man was completely alone, except for his cat. At the time, he was casually using his phone and heading toward the kitchen. Everything seemed normal until something happened right in front of him. As you just saw, the man is walking normally toward the kitchen when suddenly, the door in front of him slams shut on its own. There are no open windows, no visible reason for the movement, and no one else in the house who could have caused it. The timing makes it even more unsettling, as if something was deliberately trying to block his path. The man stands there in shock, trying to process what just happened. According to him, this incident disturbed him so much that he eventually decided to leave the house entirely, because whatever closed that door didn't seem like an accident. This final clip was recorded by a CCTV camera inside a house, while the entire family was out of town. They were monitoring the footage remotely, just to keep an eye on things. At that moment, no one was supposed to be inside the house, but what they saw next left them completely disturbed. As you can see, the lights inside the house suddenly turn on, even though no one is there. But that's not the most disturbing part. If you watch closely, you can actually make out a figure and see moving inside the house. Someone or something is clearly there. The family, watching this live, had no idea how to react. There were no signs of forced entry, no explanation for the lights, and no confirmation of who or what that figure was. And the fact that this was happening in real time makes it even more terrifying, because whatever was inside that house wasn't supposed to be there.